All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 p.m. Let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting is officially called to order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Eves.
Present.
Trustee Lilly.
Present.
Trustee Dunlap.
Present.
Trustee Blakey.
Present.
Trustee Clark.
Present.
Trustee Martin.
Present.
All right. Is there anyone here tonight that is interested in addressing the board? If so, you may stand now. All right, if not, we will move on. Is there a motion to approve the minutes dated August 23rd, 2022? Motion by Lilly. Is there supported by Clark? Roll call, please.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries. We'll now move on to our standing committee reports, starting with Public Works.
No report this evening.
Thank you. Trustee Blakey, Economic Development.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just have a few things. MWRD has released its permit for Dunkin' Donuts. Have some other questions that have to be answered, and they're going to be getting back to MWRD. We're hoping that they will be in the ground by the first of the year. The same is true for Droit, the Droit company that's coming in at Lincoln Highway and Salt Trail. And they are now going through their EPA and IDOT permits. And so we're looking forward to having both of them in the village of Lynwood. The next Lynwood Chamber of Commerce meeting is going to be on September 28th, where the mayor will be giving her State of the Village address. Tickets for that particular event is going to be $20. You can go on our website to access that the link for that particular meeting. And then this Friday through Sunday, the village board will be attending IML, the Illinois Municipal League. This is an opportunity for us to hear from stakeholders throughout the state on how we can better do what we do on a monthly basis and better serve the residents of our village and the state of Illinois. That's all I have for economic development. Can I move on to community affairs?
Before you do, can you just
Yes.
clarify the State of the Village address that is being hosted by the Chamber, and there's a fee attached? Can you just clarify that it's not a Village of Lynwood function and we're charging residents to attend?
Yes. This is the Chamber of Commerce, the Lynwood Chamber of Commerce meeting. They are hosting the meeting. The meeting is that they are responsible for the meeting. At this meeting, the mayor will be giving a State of the Village address. The fee is not for the Village of Lynwood, but for the Chamber of Commerce. And the Chamber of Commerce has its members, and the members of the Chamber of Commerce are the businesses that are in the Village of Lynwood.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what time does that start?
12:30. Good, may I move on, Madam?
Yes.
All right, community affairs. The first thing I have is the Lynwood Oktoberfest, which is going to happen on October the 1st. There are several flyers out on the table. I just want to draw your attention. This is going to happen from 3 p.m. till 7 p.m. in Liberty Memorial Community Park. But we want to draw your attention to a few things. There's going to be a Halloween costume contest. There's also going to be a talent showcase. There are, as I stated, flyers on the table so that you can participate, or if you know of anyone that wants to participate, you can encourage them to take advantage of it and to get in touch with Erica Maudry if you have any questions. But all of it is self-explanatory on the 3 flyers that are presented on the table. So we encourage everyone to come out for Oktoberfest, Lynwood Oktoberfest 2022. It was a blast last year. This year will prove to be even better. And so it's always a fun time to be with our residents. So if you can make it, we would strongly encourage you to come out for that. The next thing that I have is recently CNN just released an article talking about the boom that Dollar General is experiencing by villages like ours based on the pandemic and the impact that the pandemic has had. As you know, the mayor was in conversation with Dollar General when she was a trustee, and that turned into Dollar General, establishing themselves here in the village of Lynwood, and now they are being recognized nationally for how much they are contributing to middle and upper income villages and communities due to the pandemic and people not being able to get out but being able to go directly to their community store. And so that's another plus for the village of Lynwood, and Dollar General in particular, specifically, was highlighted in this CNN article. The Lake Lynwood Marina had its second annual Venetian night that worked out really well. I want to say kudos to Denise Lilly and the Marina board who put that on. It had a beautiful night. They had boats lit up, and the clubhouse was lit up, and looking forward to many more of those in future years. On September the 21st, very excited about this, the Sand Ridge School, which has been in unincorporated Cook County unincorporated Lynwood, I should say, right? The Cook County, unincorporated Cook County for a number of years. The board is going to vote to annex the Sand Ridge School into the village of Lynwood on the 21st. All of our board members are planning to be there. This is huge because there's a lot of excitement happening at Sand Ridge School. There's a new superintendent. Her name is Superintendent Knowles, and she is like electric in terms of her enthusiasm, in terms of her passion, not only for the students and the school, but also for the community. She has a goal of making that school a blue ribbon school in a matter of years. And with her passion and with the number of people that are supporting her, me and this board in particular, and this mayor in particular, we believe that she can achieve that. And so we're very excited to announce that they will be voting on that on September the 21st. How can we say thanks? This is the Fall Thank You Challenge. This is another decorating opportunity that's going to be happening on November the 1st. Last year we had 3 recipients, first, second, and third place winner, and this is where you decorate your homes in fall decorations. And then we go around and we have a committee that judges the decorations, and then there are winners, and those winners receive gift cards at the end of that process. That is all that I have, Mayor, for the community affairs.
Thank you. Planning and zoning, Trustee Lilly.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I have 3 items that I'm seeking motions on. The first of which is ordinance number 22-30, second read, action taken. An ordinance of the Village of Lynwood, Cook County, Illinois, amending the official zoning map of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois.
There's a motion. Is it supported? Motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, thank you. This is the ordinance that you had approved on first reading at your last meeting. What it's basically doing is correcting the zoning classification of 4 different parcels of property, mainly on Torrance Avenue, which in most cases are currently zoned for residential purposes, but are being used more as a business purpose. So the amendments to the zoning map are corrective in nature. There's not anything new going on the property. It's just that the map's being amended to accurately reflect the current use of those properties.
Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
The next item is ordinance number 22-32, first read, no action taken. An ordinance of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, amending the Code of the Village of Illinois, Chapter 114, zoning, Article 3, districts.
Motion by Lilly. Is there support?
Supported.
Supported by Dunlap. Thank you. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, this is an ordinance which, if approved by the Board of Trustees, would create a new zoning classification for the village. It's a classification that would be for heavy manufacturing. It would be for business uses that would be a bit more industrial or capital intensive than what would be allowed by your current zoning district of light manufacturing, which is the most business-like, industrial business-like, for lack of a better phrase, district that you have on your ordinance books. So this would give you some more flexibility in terms of pursuing business development, and because it would expand the types and nature of businesses that you would be conceivably able to attract.
Thank you. Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
That motion carries.
All right, my final motion is ordinance is number 22-33. First read, no action taken. An ordinance of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois, amending the official zoning map of the Village of Lynwood, Illinois.
Support.
It's motion by Lilly, supported by Clark. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, thank you. This ordinance, if adopted by the Board of Trustees, would establish a zoning classification for property that was recently annexed into the village. This is property on East Jowar Road, just over the 394 overpass. And it was the property that was petitioned into the village by a trucking company. Peter, his last name escaped me, Minchuk, his trucking company. So this would be an ordinance that would amend your zoning map to allow him to transact business under the B3 zoning classification.
Thank you. Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
That motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. May I move on to ordinances and resolutions?
Yes.
All right, I am seeking a motion on resolution number 22-31, second read action taken. An intergovernmental agreement by and between the County of Cook, acting by and through its Department of Transportation and Highways, and the Village of Lynwood, a municipal corporation of the state of Illinois.
Support.
Motion by Lilly, supported by Eves. Attorney Boyle.
Yes, this is a resolution approving the intergovernmental agreement that is required by Cook County in order for the village to participate in the Invest in Cook grant project. You've discussed this at, I think, a couple different trustees meetings. This is the agreement that would actually put that grant into motion. And this grant, for, just to refresh everyone's memory, is to allow the district funding to conduct a study on creation of bike paths, walking paths, different sorts of transportation alternatives within the village.
Thank you. Roll call?
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
That motion carries.
That will conclude my reports for this evening, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Health and Wellness, Trustee Clark.
So September is National Awareness Month. It's National Recovery Month. So if you want to learn more, if you have a person having trouble staying on the wagon or doing other things, you can call FACES or go to FACES and voicesofrecovery.org. You've got a lot of help there. It's National Little League Month, National Lady Safety Month, National Hispanic Heritage Month. Also, the Health Awareness Committee, again, is presenting the second annual Going Bike Around Lynwood. That'll be happening October 8th. I see some faces here that attended. Thank you for that. And I hope more will come out. So it's going to happen September 8th, shortly after dusk, about 7 p.m. And if you want to join this event, go ahead and call the village, 708-758-6101, or email me at rclark@villageoflynwood.net. Oh, that's September 8th, October 8th. It's written October 8th. Sorry about being dyslexic. But anyway, if you have your glow gear, please bring it. If you need batteries for the valve stems that were handed out last year, we'll have some of those. But if you want to buy one, they are the sizes AG-10 batteries. And that concludes my report.
Trustee Clark, where is the starting point for the glowing bike?
That will be at Lake Lynwood Park on 198 and Lake Lynwood. It is also on the website, the village website. So please tune in to lynwoodil.us. That is the village website. There's so much good information there. I encourage everyone to go to that site daily, monthly, whenever. There's a lot of information there.
Thank you. Finance, Trustee Eves.
Good evening, everyone, Madam Mayor. Motion to approve bill payment memo 1453 and the total disbursement of $507,011.95, which includes payroll for the period of July 24th through August 20th, 2022, in the total amount of $144,341.36.
Supported.
This motion by Eves, supported by Clark. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Okay, Madam Mayor, also, motion to approve bill payment memo 1454, total cash disbursement, $287,838.56, which includes payroll for the period of August 21st through September 3rd, 2022, in a total amount of $136,366.70.
There's a motion. Is it supported?
Supported.
Motion by Eves, supported by Dunlap. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
I would also like to let the residents know, the Finance Committee is conducting an assessment on the overall interest of an adult financial literacy program. If you are interested in this type of program, please call the village office at 708-758-6101 to sign up, or you can email myself at ceaves, that's C-E-A-V as in Victor, E-S, at villageoflynwood.net. The financial literacy program for high school students returns October 22nd. The six-week sessions are on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Village Hall. You can also contact me to sign your student up at 708-935-5803, or you can email me again at ceaves@villageoflynwood.net. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public Safety, Trustee Marshall.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to declare a surplus and or approve to sell a 2000 International 4000 Series truck with the last 6 digits of the VIN 236361.
Supported.
Motion by Marshall, supported by Clark. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
Also like to make a motion to declare a surplus and or approve to sell a 2008 Ford F-150 with the last 6 of the VIN number is D as in dog, 60407.
Supported.
There's a motion by Marshall, supported by Clark. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries.
And the final motion is to declare a surplus and or approve to sell a 2008 Ford F-150 pickup with the last 6 digits of the VIN number, D as in dog, 60408.
Motion by Marshall. Is it supported?
Supported.
Supported by Dunlap. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lily.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That
That's all
motion.
I have, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. That motion carries. All right, we will move on to our department reports, starting with Chief of Police Dan Dempsey.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm going to read a letter from a resident. I would like to thank all of you who came to rescue my daughter on August 17, 2022 from the lake in Lynwood. Unfortunately, I am not able to swim. However, because of your swift and quick response, our daughter is still here today. My daughter has been experiencing mental illness lately, which has taken a toll on her to the point she was trying to end it all. Words cannot express to you how thankful we are for your extraordinary efforts. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I would like to recognize and send my deepest gratitude to all the emergency responders, and especially to a super thanks to the officers that removed all their gear and jumped into the water to save our daughter. Please pass this on to Lynwood's finest. update. She is currently doing much better and is grateful to all of you.
That's,
On August 30th, 2022, officers were dispatched to 3142 Lincoln Highway for a pedestrian hit by a car. Officers arrived and observed a female deceased in the roadway. The South Suburban Major Accident Response Team arrived and began to investigate the scene. It was later determined that the victim is a 20-year-old Lynwood resident. Detectives have been working the case and gathering video evidence in an attempt to identify and locate the vehicle. The investigation is continuing. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of this young victim. Assistant Chief Boldy and I met with Sandridge School Superintendent, Principal, and Board Member on Friday. We discussed the emergency plan that is in place for the school, communication devices we would both like to put in place, hiring a school resource officer, and discussed the school sharing their camera system with the police. We also discussed ways to keep the school safe, discussed the number of programs we'd like to bring into the school to improve relationships. The meeting was great and very productive, and I look forward to working with this new administration. They are very motivated. I attended Congresswoman Robin Kelly's gun violence seminar at the House of Hope in Chicago on Monday. That was very informative and gathered a lot of information that we can use in Lynwood. We'll be holding interviews for our 2 police candidates this week and next week that had passed the written test. And crime stats from August 23rd through September 12th. We had 223 building premise checks. We had 26 arrests. We had 224 traffic stops, 132 citations, 14 domestic disturbances, and 4 recovered guns. Madam Mayor, that's the end of my report.
Thank you. Director of Community Policing, Sergeant Weinberg.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I will be attending the TF South Career Fair on 9/21. This just helps illustrate the career in policing, and I'm hoping to recruit some people in the future. I met with the State's Attorney's Office to begin coordinating a Youth Citizens Academy for high school students. The purpose of this would be to provide the youth perspective and understanding, especially in accountability. I've already met with TF South and Bloom Trail, who are very interested. We will be hosting a car seat check day on September 20th at the Lynwood Fire Department. This event allows residents to have their car seats checked by certified installers and to receive information as to the proper car seat for their child. And then this weekend, the Cops and Bobbers event will be this Saturday, September 17th at Liberty Memorial Park. Kids will receive free fishing poles and bait, and we all get to hang out with each other while fishing. And it was a very popular event last year, so very much looking forward to it this year. And that's the end of my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Fire Chief Keenan Newton.
Yes, Madam Mayor. For the period from August 21st through September 3rd, we had a total of 61 calls. 43 of those were medical calls, 3 motor vehicle accidents, 1 smoke scare, 4 fire/false alarms, 6 citizen assists, 2 carbon monoxide calls, and twice we were canceled while en route. Just a staffing update, we have 2 people who are doing exceptionally well at the academy right now, and we are looking for new firefighters, so if you know of anybody that might be interested, we will put you through fire and EMT school. You do have to pass a medical background and agility tests, and we still have applications, that we're still accepting applications and processing them. Just remind everybody about our residential smoke detector program. Again, this is more for older homes that are 30 plus years of age. We'll come out, we'll take a look at them, and if necessary, after testing them, we'll recommend new ones, or we'll be able to donate new ones to you. The Lynwood First Responders Association is having a softball tournament. That'll be this Saturday, September 17th. We have teams from Lynwood, Homewood, Hammond, Lansing, Cherville, Crestwood, and from Mission 1. All the proceeds will go to Mission 1, which helps support public first responders with mental health issues. We also like to remind everybody that October 15th will be our fire prevention open house. We'll have a bouncy house. We'll be doing live burns, vehicle electrification. We'll probably have a helicopter landing. So come check out the station and our vehicles and hang out with us for the morning and afternoon. And also, I'd like to kind of recognize one of our members at the fire academy. It's very rare that we actually have one of the instructors reach out and actually send something to the leadership of the academy, and I'll CC it on this email. But one of our guys, Britton Robinson, was basically applauded for having outstanding enthusiasm and class spirit. So that's a really huge thing for us. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you, Chief. Village Engineer Dave Schilling.
Thank you, Mayor. We're continuing to work on the scoping for the Rebuild Illinois streets that we're going to do next year. I also have here the IEPA water main permit for your signature for the Dunkin' Donuts. And then lastly, I hope to see all the elected officials this weekend at the IML conference. Thank you.
Come bearing good news. Thank you. Finance, Kimberly Switterett.
Thank you, Mayor. I have no report tonight.
Building, Joyce Hurley.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. A number of permits issued between August 24th to September 13th were 52 permits with a total of $11,436.37 with a valuation of $594,691. And that concludes my report, Madam Mayor.
Attorney Boyle.
No report.
Madam Clerk.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to report that Open Lands, which is a not-for-profit organization, and that's actually the organization that provided and planted the beautiful trees that align Luna Land, dog park on 201st Street. They are once again offering trees to Lynwood residents. There will be a variety of oak trees, and if anyone is interested, please sign up with me. Their planting day is October 1st. It'll be from 9 o'clock in the morning till noon, so you'll still have time to go to Oktoberfest. Secondly, Nicor Gas is offering assistance to Nicor customers for the upcoming winter season. Information is available at their website at nicorgas.com/CCC, which stands for Community Connection Center. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I have just a few things to share with you all. I am very excited that we are moving forward with our beautification efforts in the village. If you have not paid attention, please take some time and drive around. You will see that all of the public parking lots are in the process of being covered with fresh asphalt, and they are being relined. Liberty Park is complete. Lakeview Park is about 85% of the way done, and then they'll be heading over to Village Hall to take care of this parking lot. Today, Rhoda Signs began the installation of all of the new Welcome to the Village of Lynwood signs. We're very excited about that. 3 went in today. The last 3 will go in tomorrow. So take some time to drive past all those major entry points. You'll see their double-sided signs, new color, fresh look. We are moving in the right direction. We also are having conversations with a vendor who is going to provide a fresh coat of paint to the curbs and all of the fire hydrants. So you'll see fresh yellow strips going down. We're hoping to have that project completed by the end of the year. If not, they'll get started and then pick it up again in the spring. Public Works is also going to begin some curb repairs. We're obviously looking at the worst curbs in the village, and thank you to all of the residents who've reached out. We've started a list, and we are working off of that list. That project will definitely carry us into 2023. Dave Schilling mentioned the Rebuild Illinois funds. I am very excited. We are focused on repaving more streets in the village of Lynwood. And so Dave's doing all of the initial legwork for us, and we should actually see some work beginning, we're hoping, spring, summer of next year. Robinson Engineering has prepared a map for us. They've ranked our streets from good to bad, so obviously we're going to start with the worst streets and then work our way through the list as funds continue to become available. I want to share some very exciting news with you. There's a press release that's going to go out by the end of the week. If you've driven past the corner of Burnham and Glenwood Dyer Road, you will notice that that field has been completely leveled. There were 2 homes on the corner. They have been leveled, and the trees are being knocked down. I believe they should be done by the end of the week. Lynwood will be home to an equestrian university. There is none like it in the Southland. It is a multi-million-dollar project. It is a place where future vets will come to learn more about how to care for horses. It will also serve as a showcase arena for competitions from all around the world. And they will also run programs that will service children on the autism spectrum, as well as veterans who are suffering from PTSD. The groundbreaking is scheduled for September 25th at 9:30. If you are interested in coming out and joining us, please do so. There will be hundreds of members of this community, as well as members of other communities who are coming out to support. We have several state and local elected officials who are coming out and supporting. This is probably the largest project that we've brought to the village of Lynwood, and I'm very excited about it, and I hope that you are as well.
Ma'am?
Yes.
At 3:30.
3:30. What time did I say?
9:30.
I'm sorry, Jesus. It's not 9:30, everyone, so please don't come out on Sunday, September 25th at 9:30. It's at 3:30.
She's so excited. She just
I am excited. I'm excited and I'm exhausted. So please come out on the 25th. If you cannot, we will take lots of pictures and we will be sure to post them and share them with the community, as well as share updates as this project progresses along. I want to acknowledge, she's probably going to not like this, but our fire chief's birthday is tomorrow. So before you leave, please stop by and tell him happy early birthday. And if you see him tomorrow, tell him happy birthday, Chief. We appreciate you and all that you do. So happy early birthday.
happy birthday. Again.
27, yes, yeah. And speaking of birthdays, I shared with the group earlier, I just want to thank this team, as well as all of the residents, for all of the birthday love that they showed me on my birthday. You truly made me feel special. So thank you all. That is the end of my report. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
It's a motion by Dunlap, supported by Clark. Roll call.
Eves.
Yes.
Lilly.
Yes.
Dunlap.
Yes.
Blakey.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned.
Happy birthday.